Is my screen visible?
Yes, madam.
So before I start up my presentation, I want to show you the achievers in women. Not only this, actually in that Sindhu missed. Okay, so as for our tradition, and women is empowered, so entire family is empowered. So for any successful man behind that one, women should be there. So for enlightening that one, I shared that video. Okay, even though up to Second World War, the education of women is very, very less. Even at present also, the girls going for engineering, if you consider advanced countries, only less than 15%. Actually, it is better in India. Okay, I want to encourage all girls. Okay, so now recently we have witnessed how women leaders are taking lead in changing the country's role. For example, we consider in this pandemic situation, Jacinda, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, how she has controlled pandemic situation, COVID in their country. So if you are having willpower, you can do anything. You should not think I am a girl. So all those things, that those are the incubations. When you are going up, you should not see even though you're a girl or boy. At present, both are equal. So you should have courage and you should be proactive. Whatever you want to do in your life, you should take it up and you should go forward. You should not look back whether you are doing a great thing or whatever thing you want to do in your life. Okay, so and you should have some fashion what you are doing. So start from that, and when you are doing anything, instead of looking back whether it is possible to complete it or not, so start with positive mind. Automatically, you will get success. So that is the message by seeing. That is the inspiration for all women, not only for you, for even for me or for all of us. So when we are seeing achievers, then only that is the inspiration for all of us. Even though when we are attending our DN Rosar's presentation, whenever we are attending, each time, so we will learn many things from sir. Okay. So now I want to mention one more quote. That quote is available in my room. Why some boys may have doubt why madam is mentioning about girls, why not boys? I request all boys, you also prepare one PPT, all the achievements of boys. Okay, you should present. I will give 1 day time after induction program. You should be able to present to all your classmates as well as all our faculty members. This is the task given to all boy students. Okay, many boys are there in already. If you take Satyanadandla, Sundar Pichai, and now in my room, Facebook CEO, I am having that quote in my room. So I want to share that quote to all of you. The biggest risk is not taking any risk. In this fast moving world, the only strategy that is guaranteed to fail is not taking any risks. Okay, if you want to be successful in your life, okay, always you should take challenges. Okay, in that challenge you may fail sometimes, no problem. So you will learn many things even though you are failing first time. Okay, but after mistakes, then you will become successful engineer. That is the way of learning. If you are getting solution first time, the learning is maybe not that much great. Okay, so you should not worry even though you are winning or not. That's why I encourage all students participate in sports. When you are participating in sports, you know whether you are. Sometimes you may win, sometimes you may lose. That is your habit. But nowadays, many children they don't have any background in schools. You don't know whether winning or losing in your life. So even though some students they fail in one subject, they will take it hard. That is not the situation. Okay, sometimes even though because of your health you are unable to perform well in your examination, All those things you should take it into positive, but we have to work hard. We should not leave. Okay, that is my message. Because of that one, I played that video also. So before that, I welcome all parents and first year students to induction program of our department. This is our department. Our department is in Patrons Bhavan. Second floor is EC department. Mainly most of our classes as well as labs are available in second floor. Few labs we are using EEE department labs and CSE department lab. Remaining all other things mostly in this building only. Only mechanical labs and other branches you have to go to D block or machines lab sheds. Okay, maybe yesterday all of you have seen different places where we are going in virtual tour of our campus. If you are in the campus, physically all faculty members will accompany you. Some of the faculty members already assigned as a mentor and class coordinator, they will take you to all the rooms and they will show wherever you are going in all these years. But because of pandemic, we are unable to show physically all these facilities which are available in the campus. When you are coming to the college, we wish this pandemic will go quickly. I wish all students will be available in the campus very shortly, and all your classes are also very close to me. So I'm having opportunity to interact with first years very closely and monitor all of you. Okay, so this is our building, Patrons Bhavan. This is the main building of our campus. And coming to our faculty members, these are our faculty members of our department. Principals are also belongs to our department. Department of ECE established in the year 1995 with the intake of 60. At present, we have 240 intake. ECE branch is accredited 4 times. Initially, it is accredited in 2008. So consecutively, we got accreditation 4 times. And 2019 also we have re-accredited. And in addition to UG program, we also have 2 PG programs, MTech in VLSI system design and embedded systems, each with intake of 18. Both PG programs are also accredited by NBA in 2015. Research, we have research center that is recognized by JNTH. We are having research scholars from JNTU Hyderabad and from also AICT NDF scholars. At present, 4 scholars are working in the department. So coming to the organization of the department, so I already, Ranjan sir mentioned, I am the HOD heading the ECE department. In addition to that, I am taking care of Dean Student Progression. So we have professors, associate professors, assistant professors, and we are having supporting staff also for each lab. We are having various labs. So in addition to faculty, we are also having supporting staff for maintaining of labs in the department. The strength of the faculty, 12 doctorates in the department. So 5 professors, 7 associate professors, 44 assistant professors, 35 faculty members are pursuing PhD at various universities, NITs, and IITs also. So 2 faculty members, they gone for IIT in IIT Madras and IIT BHU. They are pursuing their PhD full time. And 2 faculty members, they are pursuing at NIT Warangal. And 1 more faculty at NIT Andhra Pradesh. 2 faculty members at NIT Patna. And in addition to that, a few faculty members, they are pursuing at NIT JNTU Hyderabad, Kakinada and Anantapur. And the expertise of faculty members. So we have signal and image processing, communications and networks, embedded systems, artificial intelligence, microwaves, and radar VLSI also. This is the expertise of all our faculty members. Infrastructure. So all our classrooms, now at present we are unable to use all our classrooms. So each faculty members, we are sitting in our room. At present I am sitting in my room and presenting. Each and every classroom as well as laboratories are equipped with LAN as well as Wi-Fi, and each room is equipped with LCD projector. Okay, all our class now, even though pandemic is started now, so before that all our classrooms are ICT enabled. We don't have any problem when we want to project CAD videos or any inspiring lectures. So we are having LCD projectors available in each and every classroom. So that is the advantage of that. You can use, by using that one, all our teachers are presenting, and when already you have, yesterday you have heard from your seniors, the teaching methodologies also, wit and will, learning by doing, all those things we are practicing in our department also. These are the labs. Actually, mostly all first year you are now only in second sem you have one lab that is also handled by EEE department, and first year C and data structures, even though that is a CSC department, they are using our lab only. Our faculty members also will come along with CSC faculty members. Okay, all ECE teachers they are taking electronics and devices, and CSC faculty they are taking C lab. So because of sharing of load, we have distributed like that. Okay, we are using all these labs at different levels. Some labs in first year and some labs in different semesters of your curriculum. Already syllabus and curriculum already listed in website. That is same as R19. There is no difference between your senior and yours. The same syllabus we are following for your batch also. So any student can open website. In academics tab, you are having whatever syllabus you are having in first year, first sem. You can go through that syllabus. Once again, we will explain tomorrow the course structure, content, and internal marks, external marks, assessment, all those things. Tomorrow you are having one more session. During that time, we will explain all those things. These are the some of the labs available in our department. In addition to that, any student wants to work in the lab, even though college is working from 9 to 6. Okay, for example, if any student wants to work in any lab, that we will give keys to that student. Okay, and weekend lab. Actually, we created one lab, weekend projects lab. Any student wants to come to college and work in that lab. Okay, not only our student, our branch student, any student across the institute, they can come and work during Saturdays and Sundays also in that lab. And one more good thing is, actually, we are having campus-wide license of MATLAB that is used for all, not only for ACE, now including automobile students also using MATLAB software. That is, we are having campus-wide license. So because of that, even though it is pandemic, all our students are able to execute their labs by sitting at home. Even though some students they are not having laptop, okay, because of campus-wide license, no need to download entire software into your cell phone. You can use cloud. Okay, by using cloud platform, they have MathWorks, that is a US-based company. They are providing that software. So by using your cell phone also, some of the students actually they don't have. Now we are encouraging all the students, they should have, instead of buying your cell phone, better every student should have laptop. Okay, we are not aware when this pandemic will go. If you are reading all your content by using cell phone, it is not good for your eyes. We should preserve our organs. That is very, very important. Okay, so because of that one, please all of you use your laptops. Okay, this is regarding our labs. Only these are the very few labs I am showing here. We are having many labs. So whatever the in syllabus, we listed few labs. In addition to that, we are having R&D labs also available in our department. Okay, already yesterday also they mentioned about various facilities in the institute level, so you can use. And we are having library, excellent facilities are available. So all the books, whatever listed in your curriculum, okay, if you go through your syllabus content, all the e-book are available in our library. So after dividing into classes, your classes are going to start from 7th onwards. Okay, we will conduct one more class from library, sir. He will explain all the books, how to access that books, how to access various softwares. Suppose if you want to, if any student wants to innovate something to solve some problem of COVID, okay, so you want to refer IEEE journals, ASM. Actually, you are having various journals are available. In that, they have published some information. Okay, library Raghavaya sir will enlighten all these things so that you can access our library online instead of coming to college. So why? Because you are not available here. Because of that one, you should be able to access all our digital content through online. Okay, so now all our standards, whether it may be 5G standards, okay, all communication standards, all those standards are developed by IEEE. Okay, so now you can go through that. So even though initially when you are reading any journal or magazine, it is very difficult to follow. If you goes on reading, at one point of the time you will get interest on that. As per your interest, whatever area you want to become expert in that, so you should have a habit of reading more books. Okay, so that is actually very good habit. Nowadays children, they don't have a habit of reading. Okay, so I request all first year students. So instead of reading, most of you studied from colleges like Chaitanya and Narayana. Some of the students, when they joined here, when I interacted them, so I mentioned them about textbooks. They asked me, ma'am, can't you provide notes? Okay, as an engineer, you should refer n number of books and you should be able to prepare your own material instead of depending on your teacher. That is actually it's good learning. Okay, you should not rely on your teacher. Even though your teachers are teaching and they will present everything, but you should read standard textbooks that are available as per your syllabus. Okay, try to learn from higher platform. Don't read books all in one type book. Okay, so only if you read such books, what happen in the concept you won't get clarity. If you are not understanding concept clearly, what happen when you are going for any difficult situation, you can't solve that problem. So instead of that one, please understand the concepts. If you are good at concepts, so even though whatever technology it is coming, whether it may be AI or machine learning or whatever, so you don't have any problem if you are having strong fundamentals. Even though I passed out in 89, okay, I really I say proud of my Bapatla. I studied from Bapatla Engineering College. I learned all subjects with strong fundamentals. Okay, even though we have machine learning, deep learning, we are learning easily. Okay, we are able to complete all those courses without any hurdle. So I request all of you, so please don't read subject for marks sake. Okay, when you are learning like that, you don't have any problem in understanding anything in your entire life, not for VNR. So wherever you go, whatever you are doing, you don't have any problem in understanding, whether it may be physics or chemistry, math or anything. Each and every course which is included in your curriculum, all are equally important. There is no important, no unimportant. All are equally important. Okay, so please try to understand the concept. If you don't have any clarity of concept, please stop your teacher there itself. Okay, don't switch on your laptop as well as mobile on position and don't attend. Don't do that. It's not good for you as well as for your teachers. When in this pandemic, teachers are working hard. to present effectively and to make you understand the concepts. If you are attending, then they will feel happy. If you are having any problem, please interact. Okay, all your classes are interactive only. Only now at present, we are streaming. Monday onwards, we are having software. Microsoft Teams is available. We are going to conduct classes by using Microsoft Teams. Okay, during that time, you can interact with your teachers. Wherever you are having problem, please try to interact. Okay, and NPTEL. Actually, you are having NPTEL videos also. Actually, you are very fortunate. Now everything is available on your hand. Okay, suppose your teachers are teaching one concept. If you are unable to understand that concept, if you click on your Google, so it is giving 3 or 4 videos. Okay, so you can watch those videos. Like that, you can learn subject with interest as well as with fashion. Okay, like that you should learn. Okay, NPTEL. All these NPTEL videos are done by all IIT professors. Okay, these videos are excellent. Make use of these videos, and TED videos also available. MOOCs courses, all we will tell you all these things when you are coming from 7th onwards. Okay, as actually we are encouraging already yesterday during interaction, they mentioned 2 certification courses mandatory. So we are encouraging, already we have listed few courses in your curriculum. Okay, tomorrow we are addressing what are various tracks. Suppose I am going for one track, I am missing another track. So you are having chance to choose the course from NPTEL. You can master that also. So it is better to master many courses whenever you are in the campus. You don't have time whenever you are going for any industry, or if you are joining for higher studies like IIM or MS set. Yes, actually this is the ideal time. Make use of this time properly. Try to learn as much as possible. So actual materials related to competitive examinations, and already morning I also attended that session handled by Partha sir and team. Really, all our placement team, not only at the institute level, our department level also, we are having very good team. So make use of that. Okay, so that by the time you are going for 3-2, you should be able to complete all the requirements as per the placement requirement. For example, if you are having any aim to go for IAS officer, IES officer, or scientist as at ISRO or DRDO, whatever fashion you are having, you should start from first year onwards. Okay. Actually, you are having MTB book. After my talk, faculty member will address about that one. So you should plan now itself. Okay, whatever you want to become. Okay, now onwards you should plan accordingly. Everything is available now. So accordingly you should prepare for that. Automatically you will achieve by the time you are leaving Vienna. That is very, very important point. Okay, it is not possible. For example, you see how butterfly is nature, but it is possible only in nature. Before coming into butterfly, what happened? It is sleeping for some time. Afterwards, it is becoming butterfly, but it is not possible for us. If you want to be a successful engineer, you should work hard. Then only you will become successful. Okay, for example, all 4 years without doing any work, even though you are getting good marks in your academics, but you don't have anything idea what you want to do. But finally, when you are leaving VNR, you don't have nothing in your hands. But I wish all my students should not go like that. All my students should go with 2 or 3 things in their hand. They should choose from them. Okay, that is my aim. So because of that one, I am telling all these things first day itself. Okay, so you are having special classes. Suppose if you want to become entrepreneur. So when I joined VNR in 99, at the time we are actually most at the time software is not that much great. More many of our students write GATE examinations and go for higher studies. Okay, now after some time, software jobs are increasing. Due to that one, many students are opting for placement in the campus. Okay, now after Modi came into power, now they are encouraging startup, Digital India, Startup India, Stand Up India, all those slogans. So now at VNR, we are also encouraging all our students. So instead of looking for job, you should be able to provide job to someone. So if you are having that fashion, so you can. So when we studied, we don't have such opportunity. Now we are having such opportunity, even though we are having. So this is also, you born in a very good era, even though you don't have not even single rupee, you can start your own startup. Okay, so I can give one more example of our student. He has started in his own startup at VJ Hub. He is having fashion from second year onwards. Actually, we are conducting some programs. Okay, during that time, he inspired hardware. So he used to work in hardware only from, even though he started from first year onwards. By the time he came to second year, he has submitted one project to IIC Bangalore with the support of faculty member. Okay, he got grant from IIC Bangalore and the institute also supported him. Because of that one, by the time he is gone to third year, he submitted one proposal to BIRAC Big Grant. Actually, I also submitted, we also submitted BIRAC Big Grant along with us. He also submitted another project. Okay, he got grant nearly 46 lakhs. Okay, even though in fourth year, only one student in IITs and NITs also from BIRAC, they never gave grant for btech students. Okay, even though at VNR, we got that opportunity. Okay, all those are in your hands. How effectively you are using time. Okay, so based on that one, you are having many good opportunities. Even though he got placement in the campus, he didn't go for a placement. He has started his own startup in the Vijay Hub, and during pandemic also. Actually, we will conduct a few sessions afterwards. Okay, I will ask. He is Manu Satyasai. He's actually, we kept his photo in our VNR EC VTube also. Okay, so now he has come up with 4 or 5 solutions for during pandemic. Okay, like that you should be. You should be smart enough. You have to think. So within no time, actually at that time initially because of pandemic, so we also closed our college. He gone home without taking anything. Only he sat 3 or 4 days without doing any work. After fifth day, he called me, Madam. So I want to go to college. I want to bring some of the equipment which are available in the college. I want to work. Okay. So at that time, many people are suffering because of ventilators. So ventilators are not available in India. We don't have such problem. Okay. Many countries, that is the critical. So he came up that he developed a ventilator, and afterwards also he developed 2 or 3 products, and he delivered also that products to some car servicing stations. Okay, like that way you should see your surroundings, which is required as electronics engineer. You can collaborate with. He has collaborated with CSC and mechanical students, so that he has developed these products. Okay, like that you should have fashion what you want to do. So already yesterday they mentioned about Career Vision Promotion Center. Okay, whenever you are finding free time, we are having the spaces available near to your library, but because of pandemic, you are unable to go to that room. But when Rakhavai sir is explaining during that time, he will show TED videos that are available in the library. You can access those TED videos. Okay, now we are having industry sponsored internships We are having collaboration with various industries. We can, if you are having fashion, if you are only interested in VLSI, you can work VLSI communication like that. As per your wish, you can go for that. Okay. So already I mentioned our department is very active in R&D projects. So because of that, we got very good funding projects in our department. I will show all those things in coming slides. Okay, teaching methodologies also yesterday. Some of all these things they have explained all your seniors nicely. So I don't want to tell all these things once again. So certification course also I mentioned each student for getting your degree you have to complete 2 certification course. That is not included in your curriculum. Okay, generally we will train you for your placement. One will offer from the department. So one you can select from NPTEL also. Okay, not only 2, but many students they will do many certification course from NPTEL and Coursera also. Coursera also we are having license. So you can do Coursera courses also by using that license without paying any money. So this is the evaluation procedure. Tomorrow we will explain clearly about all these things once again. So coming to internal and external evaluation, internal already yesterday Dean Academics Madam also explained your assessment, internal as well as external. Internal we are having 40%, external 60%. So both theory as well as lab examination, you are having major project also. These are the courses evaluated externally. So you are having labs, technical seminar, comprehensive viva, mini project, and mid examination. Mid exam is internal examination, and assignments are evaluated internal. It is for 40%. This is for 60%. So these are some of the funding projects we got from various funding agencies. So I already mentioned our department is very proactive, all faculty members and as well as all students, not only present students, all alumni also very proactive. And we are conducting few sessions tomorrow. Please don't miss all the sessions. All our alumni, whoever are taking classes, tomorrow are very good speakers. Please don't miss all the sessions during these 3 days. These are the some of the funding projects we got for our department. So nearly 3.5 crores we got. Okay, from various funding projects, 31 funding projects. So not only funding projects, this is the patents. So your children, you are not aware what is the patent and what is the copyright. For example, you are having any idea, even though that idea is existing. For example, you think when light came into existence, how many forms of lights are available? Okay, innovation need not be different. Even though you're having innovation, how different you can so find out the same innovation. For example, if you're finding innovation for the same thing, but you see, for example, AC. Initially, you're having AC, window AC. Now afterwards, split AC. Now, similarly, your refrigerator also. Okay. So now, why we are having different forms of all these things? Now in light also, LCD light, LED light, TVs. Why? Why this many forms? Why? So this is when you are finding. So when you are finding, when you are proposing any idea. So whether it may be cost saving, power saving, energy saving, okay, area saving, even though it may be existing, that is the innovation. Okay, so now when you want to innovate something, even though existing, as an electronics engineer, how can we develop one product which is useful, and in that all of you are seeing So initially we are having power is very expensive. Now day by day power cost is reducing. How we are able to do that one? So now by finding solutions of AC is consuming less power, refrigerator consuming less power. Okay, so that is the innovation. So like that you have to think when you are getting any idea. We are having incubation cell and entrepreneurship cell and EDC cell also available in our campus. Okay, you can present your idea, you can incubate your idea so that is you will get patent. Our India also now encouraging patents. So because of that one, previously it is taking lot of time. Even though you are submitting your patent, it is taking lot of time to publish and grant patent. Now actually we also applied a patent. Actually if you see serial number 4, okay, already I mentioned, I am also working on one project, and we have started our own startup at our VJ Hub, Salicit Technologies. In that, I am also director for that company, one of the director. Okay. So what we are doing is we are taking speech signals. Even though COVID came now, we have started our project from 2013 onwards. We are working on that. Okay, we are taking speech signal. Okay, from that speech signal, any person is suffering with. Actually, initially we started this project for TB and pneumonia. We are working on that from 2013. We got grant from DIT. Okay. So we are closely working with NIMS Hyderabad. At present, we are validating with Apollo Hyderabad. And now afterwards, this COVID came. Before that, we have submitted our idea and we got patent also. Now we have filed the same thing for patent in US and Canada also. Okay. Like that, you have to think from existing. By taking, whenever you are visiting to hospitals, whenever you are traveling in buses. Okay, so you have to see your surrounding people. And when many students are from rural, when you are going to village. Okay, some of your parents are farmer. My father also farmer. I am proud of my father. Even though at 70s, still he is doing farming. He won't stop even though we are telling not to do. Okay, we should be proud of them. Okay, you should see what they are facing. As an electronics engineer, how can we solve that problem? So like that, you should think differently. Then only innovation comes. So not only me, many of our colleagues, serial number 5 is our principal sir. Okay, sir also submitted one. So previously also submitted. Recently also we have filed some patents. Okay, so serial number 6, 7, all are ECE faculty members. Okay, they have submitted various patents. All this patent is idea. Okay, like that, all of you please think differently. When you are thinking differently, that is innovation. Innovation is not in air. Thinking different is innovation. I already mentioned we are having incubation center, that is VJ Hub, Vijnana Jyoti Incubation Center. Okay, so we are having RFIC. This is the Bangalore-based company. They are having their even though they are having main office at Bangalore. This is VLSA-based company. They are working for defense labs. So they will work from our campus. So I already mentioned Salicit Technologies. So I am also one of the director. So 2 more directors are from our department only. So Solberts, I already mentioned, our alumni. Just last year passed out student Manu Satyasai. He is working on prosthetic hand. Okay, so now he is also this is also healthcare product. He works closely with hospitals. All healthcare product you have to work with hospitals. Okay, whatever idea you are having, you have to validate your idea with doctors. Okay, so actually when you are rotating your hand, you can't rotate 360 degrees. But by using his prosthetic hand, you can rotate 360 degrees. Okay, we will give demonstration of all this product. once you are here. So I already mentioned all our faculty members are working on their PhD. So this is this year publication only. Last 2 years publications. Last 2 years publications, 256. I already mentioned we are having MOU with various industries. So because of that one, so all our students are doing internships, not only internships. So actually because of pandemic, we are not visiting industries. So when we want to go for industries, we will take their support. So if you physically see the industry, you will get inspiration. So because of that one, because of MOU, all these things are possible. Not only with industries, we are having MOUs with various universities. Okay, so if any student wants to go for an internship during summer, okay, yesterday one of the students, she mentioned she is doing internship at Singapore University. Okay, you're having opportunity, you can go there during summer break. So I already mentioned, so industry visit. Up to last year, we are having industry visits up to last March. In March also, we took students to L&T Metro also. If you see L&T Metro, lot of technology is involved in your metro train. Okay. So now communication sensors, IoT, all technologies actually if you take any branch compared to all other branch, our ECE, we are serving in every field. Not only in communications, if you take autonomous vehicle, okay, if they want to develop car at present, now many students are working for Hyundai Mobis. One of our alumni is working at Hyundai Mobis senior manager. Okay, Robert Bosch. Our students are working for that. Okay, now in all cars, many processors are included in it. That is developed by our ECE engineers, not by any other mechanical student. Okay, you should be proud of your what you are studying. That is very very important. Not it is not enough only learning this. Okay, if you want to be good engineer, suppose if you want to develop chip. Okay, all of you are aware 11th generation processor recently released by Intel, 11th generation processor. Now all students are asking which processor we have to purchase laptop. In market, Intel they have released 11th generation. Fortunately, one of the team member is our alumni. Okay, he is Ramji, passed out 2006 batch. Okay, so now if you are having aim to go for that, whether you want to go for chip design or whatever you want, you are having lot of scope. But whatever you are learning from first year onwards, I am telling you, concepts are very very important. Okay, now everyone is talking about machine learning and AI. If you are good at math, okay, even though some of the students you may have problem in understanding mathematics in intermediate, at the time you are young, okay, you may have some fear of math. Okay, don't worry about that math. Whatever your teachers are teaching in the class, now onwards, if you are concentrating on your class and wherever you are having problem, if you need any help from the department, all the time we will support you. But math is very, very important. You want to be successful engineer. If you have strong mathematical foundation, you can think differently. Logical thinking develops from mathematics. Okay. So actually, when we studied at that time, so computers came that time only. All math teachers from all colleges they sent to IIT Bombay to train Potran for at that time. Why they chosen only math teacher, not others? Because they are having logical thinking. Okay, so I request all of you, mostly now you are having some time up to 7th, all of you open your intermediate book, note down all integration, differentiation formulas in one, you take one book, fresh book, note down all formulas of integration and differentiation. All trigonometric formulas are very, very important throughout your engineering. whatever subject you take in electronics and communications, all mathematical equations are very much needed. Okay, don't worry, even though you're having some problem in understanding at your intermediate level, don't worry about that at present. Okay, so you now onwards, if you concentrate on your class, you can easily follow all these things very easily. Okay, these are the some of the industries. Generally, you will take all of you, and by seeing that industries, you will get inspiration by seeing all these things. Some companies they will develop, they will work for defense. Okay, so selection of circuits, they will manufacture different multi-layer PCBs. Quality photonics, you're having LED lights. Okay, L&T Metro, I already mentioned. Astra Microwave also, they will develop defense projects. Anta Technology, they are collaborated with Russia in launching of satellites. They are working, so we are having interaction with all these people. Eventel also, they are working on defense projects only. Inquis, so it is very close to our institute at Pragati Nagar. Okay, so NRSC at Balanagar, and Shadnagar also, they are having how data is captured, all those things, and they are available at Shadnagar. So these are the some of the industries. If any parent is having any industry, I request all the parents, please provide data so that all our students can visit your industry, and we request you provide internship to our students so that it will be advantage to all our students. This is coming to placement. So fortunately, all our students, not only ECE branch students, all VNR students, I say proudly say that wherever they are going, okay, so whatever field they are choosing, whether it may be it's a PG course or MTech course in India, at US, or otherwise they are joining for IIMs, they are doing extremely well. Okay, and placements also, all our students, even though now placements not only for VNR, so many placements they are conducting exams throughout India. Okay, they are selecting throughout India, not from VNR. Okay, because of that one, see the competition. Even though they are having that much competition, all our students are extremely doing good. We are getting good placement. Okay, all these things are possible because of alumni. Why? Because so all our alumni, not only after leaving VNR, they are not forgetting about their where they are. So whenever any technology is coming, how, so all you have to go, how you have to learn, all those things, they are coming back to the institute and they are sharing their knowledge. So because of their support and as per their suggestions, in BYS also we have included industry experts in various uh, domains. It may be communications, VLSI, embedded, all those industry experts are also available in our BOS, so that as per the needs of the industry, we are framing the syllabus and training all our students. By the time they are going for placement, we are able to place all our students so into campus placements. These are the some of the statistics up to last year. This year also I will show. And this is still there in, so because of pandemic, by this time last year, all our students are completed first semester. Okay, so now because of pandemic, they are lagging behind, and still they are in first semester only. So they have successfully completed their 3-2 exams. Okay, so even then, we are able to place all our students. See, all of you see statistics. We got very good placement. So even though on par with CSE students, don't think only CSE students are getting placement, IT students are getting placement, no placement for civil student or automobile student or EAE. Each and every student opportunity is the same. You have to use the time properly and you have to plan your career. What is your dream company? What is your dream plan? So that you should be able to achieve that. So all those things are in your hand. So even though teachers are teaching, we can't come to your home and monitor. Not it is not already yesterday also mentioned. So your parents also it is not possible to monitor 24/7. You should monitor yourself. Okay, you are fortunate. In India, everything is taken care by parents. So okay, you no need to earn your food. No need to pay your fees by your own. Okay, those two things are taken care by your parents. Now your responsibility is you should concentrate on your academics. Wherever you are having problem, any problem, already we have assigned mentors. Today evening you are having mentoring session also. I request all the students. So please interact with your mentor, close interaction with your mentor, whatever problem. Even though for some students, so if you are unable to remember sin C plus sin D formula, don't worry. Okay, don't worry about that. Okay, why I forgot? Open your book. That is our brain nature. If you are not practicing, it will. We are having a habit of forgetting things. It is for everyone, not for you. Okay, because of long gap, you may forget all these things. When you are reading for 1 week, automatically you will come into track. So that you are also placed. Even the last year our alumni, so he placed in a Japan company 41 lakhs. Okay, still now we didn't crack this year. We wish this year also will. We wish we will crack that 41 lakhs last year's two students placed from our college, one from CSE, one from ECE. Okay, like that. So, okay, don't worry whether you are ECE, CSE, or whatever branch you are studying. So, I request all of you start from day one and read continuously. Maybe your parents told no need to study after joining engineering, but you have to start now itself. Why? Because if you want to be different, okay, I want to compromise with only 3.5 lakh package, that is enough for me. Okay, then it's okay. But if your friend is drawing 28 lakhs, if you are drawing 3 lakhs, what happened? Okay, I don't want my children like that. Okay, I want you, all of you should aim for package. Every student should get about 10 lakh package. Like that, we should dream high. Our dream should be always very, very high. And we should be able to achieve that dream, not only dreaming. Okay, it should be fulfilled by practicing. These are the some of the companies up to now. Those companies visited our online only. All these things this year, all online. Not only for VNR, you remember that. That is very, very important. All these jobs throughout India, not only for VNR students. Okay, we are competing throughout India and we are able to crack. Okay. So I request all of you. So you should crack your seniors record all the time. So now up to now, day by day, all our placements are increasing and packages also increasing. This is I already mentioned. So even though you're having fashion to go for higher studies, okay, generally I will suggest all the students, you should have something in your hand. Even though I am having fashion to go for higher studies, but you should have some job in your hand. That is short-term goal. But your goal is to pursue your career and you should get job, go for higher studies, whether it may be in India. Suppose if you are having fashion to go for DRDO or ISRO scientist. Okay, so when you are aiming for such jobs, you should have PG course. Generally, all those companies, they will recruit only PG students. Whoever is having passion to go for such industries, they want to serve for nation, they should go for higher studies. Okay, you have to write GATE examination. Now, all of you, whoever is having fashion to go for GATE, that GATE syllabus is starting from first year onwards, not in fourth year, including your math course, including your circuit theory, whatever it is there in your first year. Okay, I request all the students. So, whatever fashion you are having, for example, if you want to become engineering services examination, that is also available. If you want to serve group two engineer, that examination, group one. So that also all the syllabus is available online. You can browse that syllabus. If you come to college, we will also provide all those things. All those courses, if you want to go for such courses, it is not possible in fourth year planning. You have to plan from first year. All the children, you see, all year, only we listed few students. Whoever they joined IIM or some students, they are pursuing their career at prestigious universities at USA. Okay, all these things, if you want to go for such things, you have to plan from first year onwards. It is not possible planning in fourth year. I request all of you. So, whatever passion you are having, start from now onwards. Okay, no need to work hard like intermediate. But whenever you are attending anything, suppose if you are attending your teacher's class, be attentive so that whatever your teachers are teaching in a class, you should master in the class itself. Then you are saving a lot of time. Even I know you are more sharper than all of us. I know that nowadays children are quick learners, but you have to not only studying 6 subjects. Parallelly, you have to do something other than that. So because of that one, if you are attentive in the class, you are learning from your teachers. So it is easy to use your extra time for learning other things. So I request all of you, whenever you are attending class, be attentive. So you should get 100% whatever you are learning, whatever your teachers are teaching in the class itself. If you are not following, please ask your teacher at that time only. Actually, from Monday onwards, you can talk to each other. But only for induction program, we didn't give any permission to all of you. Wherever you are having problem, wherever you are having any issue, okay, you can talk to your teacher, you can talk to your mentor, your class coordinator is same from first year to fourth year. Mentor also same from first year to fourth year. Whatever problem you are having, you can share to them. Okay, these are the very few students we have listed here. So I already mentioned many competitions for recruiters for high-end package. Generally, they are conducting hackathons. Through hackathons, they are selecting students. That hackathons also conducted throughout India, not for VNR students, throughout India, including IITs. So if you want to get high-end packages, you have to participate in hackathons conducted not only at VNR, various colleges, and Smart India hackathons. AICT and IICT also conduct some hackathons. Smart India hackathons also will be MHRD also conducting various programs. I request all the students, you should be proactive, try to participate. Even though you are winning or losing, don't worry. First time, that's why I am encouraging all first, but you are unfortunate. But generally in first year, I encourage all the students to participate in sport. Okay, if you participate in sport, so you are learning, and physical exercise also very important. I will tell that also the importance of physical exercise. So you should not be lazy. Nowadays children are very lazy. So even they are smart, but they are lazy. I can say why, because so you are not having habit of playing games. Only always playing with your cell phone, using a lot of time with chit chatting with others. Instead of that, so now we are seeing many problems, health problems. Okay, that is our responsibility to take care of our organs. Even though heart attack, now everybody is telling about at a small age, at 25, 30, many we are seeing on newspapers and channels. Heart attack, collapse in first attack. Okay, like heart attack, it won't start at 30s. It is like water pipe. What happen if you are not using water pipe? it is clogging at some point of time. And similar line, if you are not doing any exercise, what happen? Your veins are blocking. Okay, so after some time, it is unable to pump blood. So that is becoming heart attack. So I request all girls as well as boys, whatever you like, whether it may be jogging, playing something at your home, even though now in pandemic, okay, you should have a habit of something other than your academics. That is very, very important. Health is first priority compared to all other things. If you are having good health, okay, you can do whatever you want to do in your life. Without help, you can't achieve all these things. First, that is our responsibility. Please, you choose one game or one exercise, or now DNROs are also mentioned. At VNR, we encourage the ancient wisdom. Practice yoga and meditation. Okay, now many times I recollect COVID is bringing back our culture. So when we are young, when we are going out, so parents allow inside after washing your hands and legs. Now nowadays children we say please wash your hands and legs before taking food. So what are you telling? Only simply say that I am eating food with my hands, not with legs. Okay, generally all children will tell like that only. Okay, so please try to practice all our tradition, whichever, whether it may be Hinduism or Muslims, Christian, everybody will tell the same thing. But we should practice all the habits, whichever our elders are telling, our grandparents are teaching us, we should practice all those things. That is very good. So even though we are at any level, we should respect each other. Even though our servant also we should respect. We should that should be imbibed in our blood. So please practice whatever you like. So this is also one of the unique feature of our college. So this is flag hosting. Generally, all of you are seen in schools and colleges. Generally, it is done by any political leader or school principal or some familiar person. But at VNR, this is done by students. Okay. So during August 15th and from all years, whoever is the topper up to third year, that boy is doing honor of flag hosting during August 15th. During January 26th, a girl student is doing honor of doing flag hosting. So most of the time, so EC students are doing that one. I request all first year students. So please keep our name always high. So I wish so girl student from first year, girl student, boy student from uh, first year, you should do honor of flag hosting when you are going for fourth year. So these are the some of the achievements. So not only academics, so in campus, so all our students are participating and so getting laurels from different professional chapters. These are the some of the medals they got from ISTE, AP and Telangana. These are some of the awards our students got. So TCS also encourages best awards, best academic excellence award. So in that also our students actually this also from entire our college we have to submit from our college. And these are the achievements of our students. So I already mentioned these are the some of the awards our students achieved by participating in various contests and by participating in various professional courses, professional chapters, organized events. Okay, I already mentioned actually in our department we are having 3 professional chapters. Okay, all these professional chapters are at institute level. Okay, IEEE, ISTE, IETE. Most of our students are active members of IEEE, ISTE and IET also. Okay. So now ISTE and IET only at one time we have to pay membership fees. IEEE, you have to pay membership fees yearly. But even though now in this pandemic situation, IEEE is providing many resources. Okay, you can make use of that resources. Okay, I am also a very active member of all these. I have many memberships in various professional chapters. Why? Because even though we are having knowledge, when you are interacting with outside world, okay, we can learn how technology advancements are happening. All these things are possible when you are networking with others. If you are thinking when all our elders will take, so what the frog will think? So when it is in the well, so it is thinking it is like a ocean. So when we are coming out of that ocean in the well, then only you know. So on similar line, when you are networking with others, you learn many things. So because of that one, you should be active volunteer in any one of these three professional chapters. So once again, we will introduce all these things, and we are conducting various programs under these things. Convergence, that is a national technical fest that is organized every year, and we are having business conclave, quiz competitions, workshops, hackathons, coding contests, technical paper presentation, guest lectures, project exhibitions. All these things are organized under this band. So these are some of the events organized in our department. So in addition to that, so already yesterday I mentioned about social responsibility as a citizen of India. So DNRs are mentioned about happiness index. So at present, happiness index of India is not that much great. All of you are witnessing that. Okay, we don't have proper sanitation. We don't have proper hospitals. Okay, many problems we have. By the time we are reaching 25, you should proudly say that I have developed my nation. Our happiness index of our country is reached to number one. All these things are in your hand. Okay, we are encouraging that in our college also. Our Vignan Jyoti Society also developed on that theme only. So because of that one, we are having a responsibility to serve societies. All our students, they are donating books, recycling books to school children, plantation, okay, and when blood camps, and teaching 10th class students near our their places, writing blind school children examinations. Many activities we are conducting at the institute level. So all our EC students also very active in this. So not only, even though you are having good academics, every student should, when you are leaving institute, you should be all round personality. Okay, you should be able to talk about all these things. Okay, so because of that, I request all of you. So if you are learning your subject in the class, you are having time to participate in all these activities without wasting your academic career. So whoever participate in all these activities, so if you find all these students placed in all good companies, okay, so don't worry about all these things. We encourage students who are able to balance all these things. Only such students we encourage. If we are unable to balance both, we don't encourage such students. So if you want to be in all these things, you should prove yourself. Your academic percentage should be above 9 CGPA. Then only we encourage all students to participate in such activities. This is from my side. So I want to stop my presentation at present. So now remaining program will be shared by other faculty members. So I welcome all my students into VNR VJIT family, ECE department. Okay, I request all the parents as well as students, be attentive, be proactive, don't be afraid of anything. Okay, so if you are afraid, it is highly impossible to achieve whatever you want. So because of that one, so you be proactive, and whenever you want to find any difficult situation, try to share to someone, whether it may be personal or it may be uh, any problem. You should have some friend in your life so that you should be able to share to them. Okay. Now many children only friend means if you take your friend to movie, that is your friend. So please, your friend should be in all, in difficult situation, in happy situation, always he should be back of you. Like that, you make good friends, 2 or 3 in your entire your life. Okay, please maintain your good friendship throughout and try to share problems with your friends, your mentor, your class coordinator, your teachers. Always I am accessible to all my students. So please welcome to VNR family. I welcome Mr. Anudeep and Mr. Naresh from our department. Okay, they will explain different online teaching and learning platforms. Why? Because now at present, all of you are maybe in intermediate, they have used Zoom and Google Meet. Okay, in Zoom and Google Meet, you can enter and exit. So now we are having license of Microsoft Teams. We are conducting all those things by using Microsoft Teams. So I welcome Mr. Anudeep and Naresh. So handovering session to you. Thank you. Thank you, one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. So, am I audible? Can anyone respond, please?
Audible.
Audible.
You are audible.
Yes, yes.
Sir, you can continue.
Thank you, thank you. First of all, congratulations to everyone, all the students. So for joining in VNR Vijay and I'm telling very all the best for all the students for successful future. And coming to myself, I'm K. Naresh, Assistant Professor from EC Department, VNR Vijay. I'm here to present a small session on online teaching and learning platforms. And after my presentation, Mr. Anudeep will show you some small demonstration. Okay, so coming to the objective of this session, because of the pandemic, Corona, so we are conducting online classes. So that the objective of this is so that the tools, whichever we are using, the tools may be web-based applications or desktop-based applications, they should be user-friendly to the students. The objective is the tools should be user-friendly to the students. So coming to myself, I am explaining on this session Google Meet as well as Microsoft Teams. So present the students are using Google Meet. Okay, so I'll make this Google Meet somehow simpler now. So my first topic is Google Meet. So coming to the Google Meet, how you'll be logging into the Google Meet and how you will be interfaced with the faculty and how you are learning the class. So let us see step-by-step process. So Google Meet is a web-based application, so that it doesn't depends on the laptop or desktop RAM. Okay, so if you have a browser, so the browser, by using the browser, you can log into the Google Meet and you can listen your classes, or you can record your videos, faculty's videos also. So you can go through the steps easily without affecting your system performance. Okay, so how we'll see how the Google Meet is working now. So coming to the Google Meet, so this is the overall view of this Google Meet. See, the Google Meet will be having, so this is your screen, and coming to the screen, this will be your mic. So you can off your screen here and you can on your camera here, and if you want to present anything, you can present here. Okay, and if you have any other options like record your meeting, and if you want to fully see the screen, or if you want to see the settings of audio or video, and if you want to report any problem, so the options can be available here. Okay, so this is the overall view of the Google Meet. So let us see how to log in and how to get your particular class in the Google Meet. So Google Meet is a web-based application. Okay, this is your web-based application. So it doesn't need any system performance representation. It is some of the advantage of the Google Meet, and it is mostly and frequently used app. Okay, so you can run this app in your mobile phone also. So how to get into the Google Meet means you please go through google.com, and you have to select the link meet.google.com, or you can search this in your Google web page also. Okay, so but coming to this Google Meet, without signing into your Gmail account, it won't work in. Okay, so that you have to sign in into your Gmail account first of all. Then you have to start your meeting. So when you enter into that particular link, so you'll be having the options like start your meeting and enter any code which is available from your faculty, or you can schedule your meeting so that if any faculty is telling you to start your meeting, or if any faculty is telling you to organize a meeting, so you can schedule your meeting through the calendar, using a calendar. Okay, so coming to the next step, first of all, before entering into the Google Meet, so you have to log in through your Gmail. Okay, so here I will tell you, so one personal mail ID will be available. So one personal mail ID will be available to you, as well as you'll be provided domain mail ID. So domain mail ID is related to VNR Visa IT. Okay, so what is the difference between these two means? When you log in through your personal mail ID, you may not have a record option. So record option may not be available in your personal mail ID, but coming to your college mail ID, record option will be available. Okay, so that is advantage. So in your VNR VJIT domain mail ID, you will be having access to store huge data. So this will be related to represented with a particular restricted 15 GB data only. So but here you can store as much as the data how much you need. So coming to the next step. So when you were enter into Gmail, so first you have entered into the Gmail, then next you have to start your meeting, or you have to enter the code here. So by after entering the code, which is provided by your faculty, or the faculty may provide you any link also. So get the point? So now also you got the link, right? So in the same way, the faculty also provide you a particular link, or the link which is provided by the faculty may be activated at the particular time. So you'll be having two options. The link may be available at the time, and the link may be activated at the particular time. So you have to choose that whether the link is validated for the particular time or not. So go through these steps and come into the next. When you have entered your link here, okay, so when you enter your link, so the link used to give you the options like join now. So the next screen which is available is of a black screen, so which will be having an option like join now, present, and you'll be having a camera here, and you'll be having a mic here. So at present, before joining into the meeting or before joining into the class, you please check your input so that you please make them both are in the off state. Okay, and next, if you want to present any screen, so before joining the meeting also, you can have a setup like you can present your PPT. So this is having a particular setup. Okay, so after joining into that, so the students can be available, the students list can be available here, and as well as the faculty which are available in this, you can see the list. And if you want to share this particular data or the particular meeting details, you can have your link here. Okay, so you please copy this link, and you can provide this link to your friends as well as the classmates also, so that it can be represented with a particular session. And this link will not be a particular permanent link. It will be varied as per your class sessions. Okay, so each and every domain will be depending upon your particular link, so the link may vary depending upon your time. So coming to the next, if you were having any problems, like if your mic is not working, or if you're having any internet glitch, or if you're having any problems, you can keep the message here. So along with the people's list, or means along with the students list, you'll be having a chat box also, so that you can keep your queries here. Okay, so the queries can be kept here so that the faculty's voice may not be audible and the screen may not be visible. You can keep the queries. And coming to the next. So if you want to present, so till now we have seen the presentations which were explained by HOD ma'am. So but now if you got an option to present yourself, if the student has to present their PPT presentation or the student need to execute some programs, so they can have the options like present option is here, and this will be having a plus symbol. So this plus symbol is having the options like present your entire screen or present a particular window, or you can present a Chrome tab. Okay. So if you present your entire screen, this entire screen shows you what you are opening. So if you want to show any particular window, so if you want to open any particular window, see the windows we are having in my system. I am having 5 windows are opened. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 windows are opened. Each window is related to each application. So you, if you want to open this third window, so that you can click on this third window and you share this screen and you click on enter, so that the screen can be visible. So this is somehow easy, as well as the representation is easy, and you can have control of this mic as well as camera always in each session. Okay. And coming to the next, after start sharing your presentation will be shared here. And if you want to hide, you can hide here, and you can, if you want to stop sharing, you can click on this option like stop sharing the option. And if you were facing any problems during the session, so if you are having any noise getting from your friends, so you can mute them. Okay. If you want to leave the class when you are completed your session, you can leave the class. But please be careful that you should be available in the class by muting uh, the class every time, by keeping off the camera every time, so that the class should be conducted very smoothly. Okay, so these are the students list. This is the chat box where you can have interaction with the faculty. Okay, so coming to the next one. So when here you can have your presentations, and here you can join the session. And coming to the last point, if you are having any setting problems, like you can have your setting options down to your right side, which is represented with the 3 dots. So here the 3 dots used to give you some of the changes, like change your layout, so that you can have a change layout like a full screen, half screen with the presentation as well as the members. And coming to the next, turn on the captions if your faculty's voice is not clear, or if the faculty's voice is somehow clumsy, so that you can on your captions also. So that coming to the setups, settings, you will be having audio settings as well as the video settings, so that the you can see now in the next slides. And report a problem, if you're having any problems, you can report here. And if you're having a report abuse, and also you can report. If you need any help in the presentation, or in the tool, that is a web-based application, you can find some of the keywords from this help. Okay, so these are the options, and these options are also advanced. So when compared to the previous Google Meet link as well as the present Google Meet links, it is now enhanced somehow. So here the very important point is, when you join with your particular personal Gmail, so you don't have an option like record. And if you join with the college mail ID, you will be having option like record option. Okay. And coming to the next settings, you'll be having 2 settings like audio settings as well as the video settings. So where the audio settings initially it will be off, so and you have to make it off. Okay. And coming to the next step, if you want to make it on, so this audio settings you can make it default. Okay. And the speakers also, it will be blocked initially, and you can make them default, or else you can test here whether these are working properly or not. So coming to the video settings, here initially the camera should be off, and if you want to present your face, or when you are available, means when you are present or absent, so you can use it. And these 2 settings are 360p and 720p. These are the pixel, and this is the standard definition, where you can send your data and receive your data. So like you can send the data, so which is of clarity. So So like how we can see any picture. So like in the same way, you can send the data when the internet bandwidth is more. You can use a 720p. When the internet bandwidth is less, you can use a 360p. Okay, so this totally related to your internet bandwidth or internet speed, right? So these are the audio and video settings. So coming to the next Microsoft Team. Before going to see the Microsoft Team, I need to conclude this Google Meet. So why we need to go with this Google Meet? So simply I'll tell GM means Google Meets. So you can use, any person can be logging into this Google Meet through the link. The first point. Okay. And the second point, it is somehow simple, so that we can know what class we are going, and we can record it and we can access it from your faculty's permissions, with the faculty permission, and you can access this data from the Google Drive. Okay, and coming to this next Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams is both available as a web-based as well as it is a desktop application. Okay, so it is having two types of processes: web-based application, desktop application. I'll tell you what is this web-based application. You know WhatsApp, right? So WhatsApp can be run through a software, as well as it can be run through a Chrome also. Yes or no? So like you can run this Microsoft Teams through Chrome. Okay, so this is your web-based application, and a desktop-based application means this is Windows-based application. We need to install a software for this. So initially, this Microsoft Teams used to take more RAM. Okay, so it used to be useful, and it can be useful to represent through a web-based app, right? So what is the basic need for this Microsoft Teams means? The college will provide you the mail ID. Okay, the college will provide you the mail ID as well as the password. Okay, so that you have to log in through this. This is this is a MTech students rule number actually. Okay, so at the rate vnrvjit.org will be the extension for your particular official domain mail ID, right? You have to log in through this, and after logging into this, you can have the activities like this. So these are the frequently used tabs in Microsoft Teams. See that first step, activity means you'll see your sent messages here. So if you are having any questions to the faculty, so you can see, you can send your messages to the faculty. And in the chat box, this is a private chat box with the particular team or with a particular class actually. Okay, so that here you can find the shared files in the chat. So coming to the Teams, I'll tell you what do you mean by the Teams here. Actually, Microsoft Teams means here the Teams tells you what is an actual class. So the class consists of 60 members. Okay, so the 60 members students mail IDs will be added to a particular class. Let us suppose your belongs to first ECE first section or first ECE section. So all the 60 members mail IDs like this will be added to a class. The class name should be like this: first ECE. So the team is this. Team will be your first ECE, so that you can have your conversion in this meet, right? So whenever the particular faculty like M1 faculty or any C programming faculty have given any assignment, the assignment by default will be assigned to this respected class. Okay, so I'll show you the assignments, how the assignments will be given, and how these assignments will be run. Okay, so coming to the calendar, if the faculty is scheduling, or if you are needed to schedule any meeting, any meeting can be scheduled here, and you can see the scheduled meetings in this calendar also. So that is very important point. So coming to the calls, so the students also can be internally communicated here to the faculties or through the group calls. So this is the call objective of the call. And the files, finally, whatever the files, whatever the videos, and whatever the PDFs, and whatever the documents or whatever the PPTs are there, those all can be stored in that particular team. So this is about the Microsoft Teams, a particular tabular forms. Okay, so first one is the activity, second one is the chart box, third one is the Teams. Teams is an important point. So where the actual team will be formed, actual class will be formed. So coming to the assignments, the assignments will be assigned here for the respected team. So this is for the respected team. And the calendar, you can see your scheduled classes here. In the calls, you can have mutual audio interaction with the faculty. And the files, whatever the PDFs, documents, PPTs are shared, they can be shared through the OneDrive. Okay. And apart from this, Microsoft Teams have the advantage like Excel, PPT, document type of representation also. So whenever the students are going through any projects, so they need to prepare any PPT, any document or any Excel sheet, so they can go through the Microsoft Teams and they can use more advanced steps, advanced features in this Microsoft Teams. So coming to the Teams, I'm telling you how the Teams will work. Please concentrate here. How the Teams will work. So Teams is mainly based on your domain mail ID, already told. So domain mail ID. So initially with your domain mail ID, the class will be created. Class is created. Okay. So how the class is created, I already given the example. First btech or first ECE section A. Okay. So for the second years, I'll give second ECE B or A, like this we can give, right? So coming to when you enter into the Teams, so you will be given a particular team by default, which is created by the faculty. Okay, this is very important point. So you don't need to do nothing here. Your team will be created by default by the faculty, means it will be by default available. Okay, so when you want to join, so by default or by mistake you didn't find your team, so the faculty will provide you a code. So with that code you can join your team. Okay, you have two options. It will be created by the faculty. Okay, and if the faculty is created but you are unable to join, so the faculty will provide you a code. So with the code you can join the team. So coming to the next, so the team will be visible here like this. See the team. So this is the ECE department, faculty and staff team. This is a particular team which is related to the faculty. Okay, so you can see the example one, 4th ECE for 2021. So likewise, we can create some of the teams, like how you are entering into your classroom. Okay, practically, this will be your virtual class. Okay, in this virtual class, you will be having your respected faculty and the students of 60 members. Right. So after this, so this is your generalized view. Okay, so you belongs to this particular class. In when you open your team, so you'll be finding your particular respected class. Right. So coming to the next step, so I found my class. Next step, so this will be my class. Okay, so what I need to do with the class, when you join the class, you will be provided a link. So link will be provided by the faculty through your WhatsApp group. Okay, if you are unable to find in the WhatsApp group, even when you open your group or when you open your team, you can find your so the class will start on December 3rd. Class will start at 2:15. So you can find here. If the class is already started, so you can get a pop-up like meeting is in progress. So when the class is started, meeting is in progress. Join here. Okay, so you can join here. So you can go through this blue color bar so that you can join here. So when you join here, you'll be getting the meeting details. So these are the meeting details, and you'll be joining through this particular option. Okay, so coming to the next step, when your options in the class, means when you are joining in the class, you will be provided the camera and mic, and you will be joining through this point. You will be having multiple joining options. This is the final joining option, so you can join here. And once you join here, you'll be provided by default the camera as well as mic options. You please make them off every time. Okay, right? So and after this, you please, if you want to present anything, so if the faculty has informed you, or if the faculty given you any assignment or any PPT or any documented presentation, you can present here, right? If you present here, you'll be getting the screens. Okay, so you'll be getting the screens like in the same Google Meet, how you got entire screen or entire window. You can have multiple options like that. And after that, if you want to represent your options, like if you want to go for any settings, so the settings can be available here. See these meeting options, meeting notes, so gallery and a full screen. And if you want to start recording, you can start recording here, so that the entire video can be available in your team. Okay, the entire video can be available in a team. See, come into this side, how many people are available here, so that your faculty as well as the students can be available here, right? So this is your actual GUI of your Microsoft Teams. Okay, so coming to the next, if you want to keep any message here, or if the faculty is providing you any online accessing, so they'll be providing a link in this chart. Okay, so you can keep your queries or you can keep your problems in this chart, and they'll be providing some of the PDFs or document links here, so you can access through this chat box. So coming to the next one, accessibility of your class video. So once the video is recorded, see here, this is your class, and the class is completed, and the video can be recorded for 35-40 minutes. So you can have the accessibility through this video. So this is your video, and if you have any doubts, you can ask the doubts here. The doubts or the problems can be can be displayed in your particular classroom. So this is your classroom, and which is named as team here. Okay, this is fourth ECE for 2021 team. So here it is your particular class, right? And coming to the assignments, very important point. So in the assignments, when your faculty is given the assignments, so you'll be having different subjects, right? So let us suppose your M1 faculty has given the assignment. So the M1 faculty is assigning some particular assignment, and that will be triggered to you, and you will be getting a pop-up. Okay, so in that pop-up message, if you read the message or if you get into the assignment, will be knowing. See here, see for example, 24 of 78 are turned in. Turned in means they have seen the assignment. So 21 returned. 21 returned means they have submitted. So that whatever the assignments you are doing, step by step process, everything can be shown in terms of the number of students as well as the name of the students also, right? So this is the particular assignment session. So we will be providing the assignment start time as well as end time. So we are about to provide the start time, end time with a particular schedule. So what you have to do within the schedule, you have to complete your assignment, you have to submit here itself within your teams. So that will be very easy. So you can find more options. So whatever the options you are not able to find, you can find more options by carefully reading the tool or carefully reading your Microsoft Teams. See here, whatever the options you want to go through, you can find all the options here itself. So right, so when you are unable to access through the desktop application, when your laptop is not supporting, let us suppose my laptop is a 4 GB RAM, and Microsoft Teams is having a problem with this, so you will be having web login also. So with this particular link, you can log in through Microsoft Teams, that is web based application. Okay, so you don't need to install the software, you can log in through this. See here, I'm having this Gmail here, as well as I can log in through this Chrome. This is your Google Chrome. So through this Google Chrome, you can log in without installing the software. Okay, so if you don't know the link, you can get the link through google.com. Okay, you just type Microsoft Teams web login, so you can get the link and you can log in through that. And any queries you can ask now. So next demonstration session will be handled by Anudip sir.
Yes. Sorry for the delay. Good afternoon, one and all. So, yeah. So that was a good presentation by Mr. Naresh. So we will just go on a swift demo about this Google Meet as well as the Microsoft Teams. Okay. Yeah. So as Sir said, so first thing is we have to go to the Google Meet. So this is the usual the starting browsing page of Google. So what I'm doing is just Google Meet. So I'll be getting a Meet link at the first point. So as I have already logged in, so you can observe as I have already logged in. So there are options: join or start a meeting. So if you are a student and you are trying to join, you can directly enter your name and then followed by the meeting ID. Right. So this is one kind of option that is available to join the Google Meet. And one more thing is, it is also so simple that in your Google Mail, so this is my domain mail ID. So there are some things like this, and you can see that a meet option is already available in the Gmail, right? So you can start a new meeting, or if there are already scheduled meetings available in with your email, so you can choose one of the things depending on the requirement, right? So for example, if I choose a new meeting, so you will be pop up with a new window which gives the meeting link like this, right? So you can just copy the thing and you can share the link, and usually these all this work will be done by the faculty itself, and this is just for the information how to use the Google Meet. Or you can even share this link by send invite by copying, or through email, right? Or else you can directly go for join now, so that your browser will be asking you to whether allowed to use the camera and microphone and etc. Sorry for interruption. I'll choose another window. So better go for using Chrome. Okay, fine. So I'm just again repeating the steps what I have told you earlier. So there is a meet option that is available in the Gmail. So now I'm going into a new meeting and starting a new meeting by joining now. So here the camera and here the camera and mic are available. I'm switching off them and I'm just changing the background option. There is a background option available. So to highlight the presenter face or the object. So I'm just choosing this one and moving to the join now option. So now we can see the details here. So I'm switching off this one. So the right side window, the meeting details shows you how many number of people are available in the meeting, or if you are the presenter or if you are the organizer of the meeting, you can add number of people that you can, and even the chat window is available, and you can comfortably give permissions to chat or not to chat, right? And there are some meeting details that are available to share after you join the meeting, and if there are some calendar information that are already available, that will be displayed here, but I don't have any calendar information available, so that there is no information ready. And there is one more option to raise the hand. So when faculty is on a flow in their class, so usually they don't allow students to chat or something, right? So it will be little disturbing the class, right? So when they close the permissions to chat, so then you can just raise your hand so that it will be displayed to that somebody has raised your hand. That means it means that they have some doubt or some kind of thing. Right. So, and one more interesting thing that is available in Google Meet is there is a turn on captions that is available. So, if you see, Google continuously record the data that comes here, and it will be continuously converting the English that you are speaking, and it will be displaying at the bottom of the screen. As I have switched off the mic, so it haven't represented it. So as I'm continuously speaking, so the text or the speech is converted into the text format, right? So you can also save this information later the class. So that is one good option that is available with Google Meet. And one more thing is there is a record option that is available with the domain mail ID. So coming to the domain mail ID, there is a clarification few students may need. That is, by end of this week, you are given with a domain email ID for each student, and you are added to the respective class groups as earlier narrator told. That is, if you are belonging to the first section, you are added to the first section, and the login details will be sent to your email. And if anybody have any issues, you can just coordinate with the class coordinator regarding them, and you can just log in and change the password. So both the details will be shared to you, and later you can just use the domain email as you like, right? So one more advantage I want to add is a normal personal account doesn't allow more than 15 GB to store or to use, but this domain mail ID usually have very lot of space in the cloud, Google Cloud, right? So that is also one more this one advantage with the Google Meet. So when you record the meeting, so along with the record, whatever you show here, the captions will also be recorded, right? So when you are when you again want to download or want to look into the video, so when you are trying to download the video, the captions are also available at aside, so you can also download the captions exactly like how we do for the online movies, right? The subtitles kind of thing we'll download and play at the same time, right? So these are some of the few of the options. So as if there are plenty of people available in this meeting, so then it would be more easy to understand that all of your classmates that who are all available for this session, they can be seen here, right? And you might be chatting in the YouTube chat, right? So that can be happened here, right? So this is one version of handling the online classes. So it is little easier, sophisticated comparatively, because as it is a web based application, you practically doesn't need a very high configured computers, etc., right? So that is one of the best advantage. And you should remember that everything what you see here will be recorded by the Google, right? So for their training and other purposes. Okay, so this is about Google Meet. So it will be more advantageous when you are given with the domain email ID, so which will be by the end of this week. And the second thing is second application is Microsoft Teams. So you can see, so, as previously presented, Microsoft Teams is available in two ways. One is web-based Teams, and other is the desktop Teams. So you can just choose whatever you want. So I'm just initially going through the web-based application rather than the downloaded version, right? So both of the things are looks to be similar, and the way you operate will be almost same, right? So the UI what it present you will be almost same. So you will be given with a number followed by bnrvjit.org. So that will be some this one. And here I'm giving some password and logging into the Microsoft Teams web, right? So if you have a app on your computer, so it will be prompting that whether to go for using it, or whether to continue with the desktop option, right? So I have an app already installed, so and I just want to show you how web-based Microsoft Teams is accessible, right? So I'm using the Microsoft Teams, this one, web-based Microsoft Teams. So I have plenty of classes that are attached already. So you can see that when you first open this one, so you can see there will be some picture options available, or it is just a kind of a college. So if you see this one, so this teams, so basically there are plenty of rooms like you see 1 2 3 4, or your senior classes, etc., right? So whatever you are to be involved into, all of them are in your teams, right? So all that process will be done by the faculty. So you no need to worry, you just enter into whatever the class you want to enter, right? So usually it will be like 4ECE2, or some specific thing like 2 btech ECE 2019 to 23, like that depends on the coordinator who named the class. That's it, right? So for example, I want to show you a small demo here. So I'm moving into ANNFL EL1. So that is one elective name. So there are some group of earlier classes already available. So this is one of those what I have attempted earlier today. So so this is usually how a meeting looks like, right? So when you enter into the Microsoft Teams, so you'll be finding some group of schedules that are already scheduled for you on that respective day. Right. So depending on the faculty, so maybe after 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock, they may be scheduling their classes out for the whole day. Right. So you can comfortably see that okay, I have a class at 10:50. No, the second class is at some 2:30, etc. Right. So there will be some group of things that you can see on the Teams page. So it is not Microsoft Team, that respective team that you belong to. Right. So if you belong to some other group, so you should again go for other group and search for whether there are any classes or not. Right. So this is usually shared to you prior the semester, or if there is any change in the schedule that was there, though, so that is also just will be shared to you prior the class this one. Okay. So this is one class. Hmm, it is taking some time, right? So I have created something like ANN as this, and I have specified some timings. So when you enter into that blue strip of ANN as it is, so you can find this one, right? So to join this class, you will be checking to the join, and it will be prompting a window like this, right? So again, as sir said, first keep yourself mute and keep your video off, right? So and then try to see some any other disturbances that are there on the screen. So if you are okay, then join now. So it will take a moment of time to join into that respective session, right? So as there are no people available, it is just showing that the faculty is waiting for others to join, right? So as I am the only one currently available here, so I am my name is only the thing that is available here. So if there are plenty of students that are available, so all the list will be displayed here. Right. So you can comfortably, or you can virtually feel that who are all present in the class. Right. So how you come into the class and sit in a bench and look around you, how many people are there or who are there, etc. So that you can experience here. Right. But it is all virtual. Right. So if somebody is not able to join, or you want to make somebody to join in the class, so there is a link that is available with this symbol. So you can just click on it, so it will be copied to the clipboard, and you can just paste it wherever you want. It can be a mail, it can be WhatsApp, or it can be some other domain, right? So this is how the basic class looks like, right? So if you want to if the faculty projected something to see you like this, it will be displayed. So if you are the presenter of that day, like you are given with some assignment and task, and you are to present. So this is the way to start how to present that conditions, right? So your entire screen, usually it will be more convenient to select entire screen, as you will be switching between few of the windows. So or else if you are so private and you want to only go with the single app, so you can choose application window, and these three are the things that currently running on my system, and these three are shown here. Or if some Chrome tab is connected, then you can choose that Chrome tab and move forward, right? So I'm checking the entire screen and share. So now you can see that this entire screen is sharing, right? So if okay, so it is already sharing. So if you want to stop, you can go for selecting stop sharing, so that the screen will stop this one. Or if you want to record the content, so it will be recording slowly. Yeah, it started recording, so there will be a privacy, you have to dismiss it. So it will be continuously recording whatever you are speaking, whatever you are presenting, and whatever you are projecting. Right. So it can be chat, it can be how many number of people joined, how many number of people left, and so on. Right. And there are some other options also available for the faculty. So time being, we are not revealing them, and so there are some other options you can see here. So when if faculty muted everyone and not allowed to chat, you can just raise a hand as like the Google Meet allows you to raise hand, and there are some other things also available, right? So I'm stopping the recording part, and ending the current session. Uh, so so the current meeting has ended, and you can now see the video that what I have recorded is slowly rendered itself and saved at this position, right below whatever this blue strip is there. So below that there is the video recorded, right? So if you want to download the video, or if you want to see the video, just you can directly click it and wait for just give some buffer time. So it will just give us what the class name is. As I have specified it as ANN as it is showing the same. And as this is the first time that this is about to see, there are no views, likes, comments, etc. So it will be slowly starting the video, and this is the meeting that was recorded, right? So exactly like the YouTube content, you can just forward the things, or you can just make a full screen, or you can have some quality information ready, so you can just decrease or increase depending on the capacity of the internet, this one, or etc. And similarly, exactly like how you saw, or how you see a video, YouTube video in WhatsApp, so you can see here, or you can directly jump into the YouTube part, right? So Microsoft has its own platform of videos called streams, right? So you can go for this place. So there is a small rocket kind of thing available. So paper rocket, not exactly the rocket, right? So you can directly go to that video. That link specifies the video, right? So this is basically the UI of the Microsoft Stream. So to enter into the Microsoft Stream, you have to first log in yourself. Right. So if you are using the web-based Microsoft Teams, there is no need to again log in, as we have already logged in the same browser. So it is just allowing us to just move into another tab and to see the video. Right. And if there are any comments, or if I have use some any task, or I want to discuss about something, I can post here, or I can share that video link to some other buddy, or etc. Right. So there are some even settings to watch the video. So theater mode, kind of full screen, or you can also go for complete screen like this, etc. Right. So yeah. So these are some of the classes already that were recorded in this semester, so that are available. So you can also see all of them, or you want to go for whatever you actually need, right? So this is my platform. So this is my basic account. So whatever the videos that are recorded, that will be displayed here. Right. So, and there is one disadvantage in Microsoft Streams, that is after few days, maybe 15 or 20, the videos will be automatically deleted. So one thing what we usually give suggestion to the students is just download the video and keep it with you. Right. If you want to again go through the video at some point of time. So you can just download the video. This is the option, the three dots, more actions, download the video, replace, accept. These are actually my options that you can see as this is my account, etc. Right. So you can keep the video with you, or you can just upload to some drive, especially the Google Drive, what we have earlierly specified, that is domain mail ID doesn't have any limit to uploads and downloads. So you can happily upload all the videos what you want to that drive, right? So one more suggestion is name that specific video according to your understanding. Right. So don't just download and upload the content as it is. So you may end up with a mess when you actually wanted to see some video. Right. So this is how to access the class and how to access the class video if it is recorded. So you can request the faculty when the class is not recording, as many of the students from the village background or kind of away from the city, so may not have a continuous broadband or continuous internet facility available, right? So usually faculty automatically record the things, but if they are missing, if they forgot to do so, you can just remind them to record, and you can just download, or you can just watch whenever you have a good bandwidth of internet, right? So this is how we access the class. And there is a chat window that is available. So usually many of the students try to chat with, especially myself, with me through the Teams window itself. It will be having more clarity if you see. So each and individual person, if I click some guy like this, so I can see the name, and if I go to the name, I can see the roll number of that respective person also. So I can understand that he belongs to some section or some year, etc. Right. So it is more convenient rather than just dropping a WhatsApp message or something. Right. So I just prefer more convenient this one by using Microsoft Teams chat. Right. So even you can share some kind of information, also you can share some kind of doubts that are available, that are glitching you to the faculty directly, right? So and he can also just reply you with some related stuff like this, right? So if you need some kind of PDF or some sort of material, so he can just throw you in the same window. Or if you want some kind of video link, he can throw you in the same window. Or if you want to discuss about something, he can chat with you in the same window, right? And etc. Right. Even you can also interact with your classmates later. Your domain ID is given to you, so with the more ease, right? So that is about the chat thing. And we have already gone through the teams. So from the plenty of classrooms that are available here, so you have to choose in which classroom you have to be before the start of the class, right? It is more important that to choose a correct classroom and entering into the class, because attendance will be automatically posted according to your login and logout details, right? So this is quite important thing. So and one more thing is assignments. So as already previously presented this one, so I have given an assignment passed to write some geometric series formula and submit it, but nobody did it. This is like how many people have seen, how many people have handled it, how many people tried to reply it, can be seen here. So even you can also observe similar kind of thing from the student login. Right. So if anything was posted, a geometric series formula will be popped out, and if you click on it, there will be a question and enough related space to write or submit something. Right. Even you can see some other assignments, etc., can be seen here depending on the faculty who shared the information. Right. And one more thing is, as I have told you earlier, so this is one more convenient way of looking into whether you have a class or whether you have some other lab or some other session like this. right? So this is just one example. So this is the last week's information. So there is a class at Friday at this point of time. So you can see the time here, and you can see the date and day here. So you can see how many number of days you want according to the schedules that were given by the faculty, right? So if you are belonging to a team, and automatically if the faculty uploads their schedule, so you will be automatically popped up with these things, right? So whenever this respective time comes, automatically your desktop app or this web app, if it is logged in, will be popping you that there is a DSD lab related, etc., and the faculty is some C Kaushik sir, etc., right? So there will be some sort of information that can be seen in a more convenient way here, rather than going into the teams and checking for when the class is, right? And one more important information is, you can see, you can just create a new meeting, or if you create a new meeting, it will be showing whether wherever that respective meeting comes up with, right? So it is also quite easier to create a meeting. And these are some kind of simple things. Mostly we don't use, because we have a free calling option available in our mobile phones. So if we have internet connection, and we have plenty of contacts that are there inside our list, so we can directly call them in a group, or discuss things in a group, right? So, and these are some of the information that I have shared with a few other people. So you can see this files part is very important in Microsoft Teams. Very important in Microsoft Teams, because Microsoft Teams have, if you have a Microsoft Teams account, you are eligible to use Office 365. And if you are ready to use Office 365, you can easily access any kind of document presentation, any kind of some soft copy of information ready by using Teams, right? You just upload into the Teams, it will be directly going into OneDrive. So automatically you'll be able to access the information wherever you want, right? So this is about the web-based platform. So so this is the application. So you can see that there is no difference between the web-based platform and this one, application platform, right? So everything seems to be similar. The UI was perfectly designed, perfectly balanced between the web-based platform and the regular app. But the only thing is, if you are not having a potential computer, don't go for downloading the application, because Microsoft Teams is a heavier software which needs good computational power to continuously operate the application. So my suggestion is, so if you are not having a very big computer kind, big hardware kind of thing to a computer, so better go for using the web-based application, right? So it will be having the same number of things that are there on the app-based this platform, right? So nothing is different except the usage of the hardware of your computer, right? So that's it. So maybe by the end of the week, you will be given with the email IDs, domain email IDs, so that you can have a Gmail account, and you can have a Microsoft Teams account with you. So you can happily just check for some time at least, for how the options are, how you can able to see, how you can able to mix up with the group mates, or your classmates. So as this pandemic doesn't allow you to come and sit in the classroom, so at least experience the virtual thing by using Teams, etc. Right. So mostly we are planning to offer you the courses through the Teams. So I don't know how habituated you are with using the other platforms, but Teams is a good place where you can connect with especially the classmates, faculty, and chit chat with them, or you can have good time to discuss about things, assignments, other sharing information um, through the app itself, right? So happy learning, and welcome to VNR Vignan Jyoti. Yeah, and so I'm done with my presentation. Dhruti, who is alumni of EC department, so she is going to give you some enlightenment about how we have to start preparing about few programming languages and how to go with the competitive world. Yeah, over to you, Dhruti. Thanks for accepting our invitation first.
Thank you, sir. Good afternoon, everyone. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible.
Okay. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Sri Dhruti. Firstly, congratulations to all the students who've joined this year. I hope you have a memorable 4 years experience at VNR, especially in our Department of ECE. So, today I'll be talking to all of you regarding how important programming is in our everyday life. So, yeah. Sir, is the screen visible?
Yes, it is visible.
Okay, sir.
You can proceed.
Yeah.
It would be good if you go for the slideshow
Yes, sir.
and hide the information at the bottom. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you.
So I'll be talking about what exactly coding is and why one needs to learn coding, the different platforms that are available for you to learn coding and implement the same. So, what exactly is coding? All of you might have a vague idea about it because you're very new to this term and the other terms that you'll be coming across. So, coding is nothing but translating your ideas and your logic regarding solving any kind of real time problem using a certain set of instructions. So it's just like a recipe that you would look into to cook any food item. So it goes in the similar way. There are different programming languages that are available for us, and the image in this slide shows the percentage of the usage. So Python is at the top of this list with 31.2%, followed by Java. And then similarly, you have many other languages like C++, Ruby, JavaScript, and C. So right from your first semester, you'll slowly be introduced to each of these programming languages. You will learn how to write code in these languages by using the different syntaxes, and ultimately you can gain expertise in one of the languages based on your interest. So you will be beginning with C language, and after C you might be introduced to the concepts of data structures, and then Java, Python, and so on. So why coding? Coding is just like any other language, just like the languages that we speak, like English, Hindi. This is a language that our computer understands. So the difference just lies in the syntaxes that each language follows. C follows one kind of syntax, Python follows another. So everything lies in learning the syntax, and then you're going to translate your logic accordingly. Coding fosters creativity. So in our daily life, we come across so many problems related to different kinds of subject. It may be a mathematical problem or something related to science, anything, and I mean any problem can be solved by coding it. A simple math problem to a very complicated problem, all you need is a simple code, and when you execute it, your solution is right away. So, in this way, your creativity improves and you can become a confident problem solver. right from a small a plus b equal to c to a huge equation. Anything can be implemented by using the different programming languages. So when you go from one step to another, your problem solving ability will improve. So coding, according to me, is essential for every person when it comes to our field of engineering. And now the most important question, coding and ECE. So students must be wondering, why should we even learn coding when ECE is no way related to it? So there comes the difference actually. In our current situation in the present world, we are shifting towards embedded systems. You might have not heard about it before, but embedded is nothing but combination of hardware and software. So in your 4 years of engineering in our department of ECE, you will be learning many concepts and many terms related to hardware. But in the future trend, in order to implement these hardware systems, you will need to code them as well. It might not necessarily be a language like C or Java. It might be another language related to EC, but ultimately coding will come into the picture. So don't think that it's okay if we are not able to code that well. I suggest you that a reasonable level of coding is essential in every student so that in the next 2 or 3 years, when you're supposed to do some projects related to ECE, this coding will be very much helpful to you. So where do we exactly start to learn programming? So just in Google search, when you will type for, let's say in your current semester, you will be learning about C language. So when you just type C language, you will get a number of websites where you can learn right from the basics. Some of the websites I have come across and I have used personally during my 4 years are Tutorials Point, Java T Point, and some courses on platforms like Udemy and Coursera. If you've heard about them, there are various platforms that offer these courses. So popular ones are Udemy, Udacity, Coursera, etc. So you can find courses on these platforms to learn in depth about a particular programming language, and not to forget YouTube tutorials. So there are many and many channels that are going to teach you about the programming basics. So you can go through them as well. Now, once you reach a level where you are able to code a problem effectively and you feel like you want to practice more and more, there are websites for that purpose as well, where they offer you a lot of competitions and a lot of practice sessions. So these are the good platforms for practicing coding. You can, all of you can start with HackerRank. I'll be showing you how to use it. And once you're able to do at a good level in HackerRank, you can move on to HackerEarth and then CodeChef. In these platforms, their hackathons are also provided. I'll tell you about what a hackathon is. But before that, I'll show you about HackerRank and how to go about with it. So this is the HackerRank website. You can log on to this website using your Google sign-in, or you can create an account. As you can see in the top bar, you have practice, certification, compete, jobs, and leaderboard. So in the beginner level, we will be going into the practice tab. And in the practice tab, you can see the different skills that are available for your practice. So you have C, Python, C++, Java, databases. So over the time, when you will be learning the concepts of each language, you can click on the particular one. Now, let's say you're starting with C language. So click on C, and then here is a list of all different kinds of questions, or you can call challenges, from easy to hard. So you can tick out accordingly the difficulty level, and based on the difficulty level, the related questions will be visible to you. And then you can click on the solve challenge button. So if I have this question, sum and difference of two numbers, and if I want to solve this, here is the editor tab. And once you learn the language, in your theory classes, you can write the code here, and then you can click on the run code button to check if there are any errors. And if there are no errors, you can click on submit code. So this is the basic procedure by which you can practice n number of questions in HackerRank platform in different kinds of languages. So this is the practice tab. And after some time, if you want to do any certifications also, you can write different exams in HackerRank and obtain certificates. And these are the different competitions that are available on a daily basis. So here you can see the time and date of the contest and whether it is currently running or it has ended. And then you can view the challenges and compete with the people across the globe in a language of your choice. And after 2 or 3 years, when you want to apply for jobs, you can do that through HackerRank platform. And then here comes the leaderboard where you can see if you competed with everyone, where do you stand exactly. So this is an overview of the HackerRank platform, and I suggest all of you after the current semester, maybe once you enter into the second semester, during your summer break or whenever you find free time, do go and start practicing questions from the beginner level to the difficult level, so that at the end of your 3 years, when you will be attending interviews for different companies, you will always have an expertise in coding by that time. And I would also like to tell you about my coding journey in the 4 years of my engineering. So when I started in 1-1, we had C programming and data structures, and we attended the theory classes. And then in 1-2 summer break, I slowly started practicing different programming questions. And 4 years back, I didn't know about any of these platforms like HackerRank and HackerEarth. I used to normally practice on the console whatever questions were taught to us during the lab session, and then I would try to improve my basics and my fundamentals. And the similar process went on in second year as well. It was in third year when a company called Being Zero offered us certification on C and data structure during our third year, and it was around 8 to 9 weeks where we were introduced to advanced concepts in C and C++, and also what competitive programming is and how to solve programs within minimum amount of time, how to code them effectively, and various other tips and tricks were taught to us. It was then that I realized that there are so many platforms where I could actually practice coding and come out of my comfort zone and solve many other challenges. And after that, another turning point for me was when this is especially for girls. So in my third year, Microsoft Women in Software Engineering program was announced, wherein 9 girls from our college were selected to participate in that program, and I was one among them from our department. The objective for that year was to develop mobile applications, Android applications, and basically developing an Android app requires knowledge of Java language. And I was at the very beginning level of Java before I was a part of this program. But then once I entered into it, I practiced Java thoroughly so that I could be on par with my fellow CSC and IT students, and then be able to develop an application at the end of those 9 months. So I was in a team with 2 other CSC students in my batch, and we developed a mobile application for tourism department. So that was a turning point for me, which made me realize all the more the importance of coding. And then in fourth year, during my placements, we were tested apart from the core concepts of ECE, even in the concepts of these programming languages. So what I'm trying to say here is start practicing coding right from at least your second semester, from beginner level, like maybe per day you could do 2 to 3 questions, and then slowly increase your capacity so that you become a good coder at the end of your 4 years. So this is what I wanted to share to all of you, and I hope some of the tips that I've or some of the insights from my 4 years journey would be helpful to all of you. Thank you.
Hello. Hello. Good morning to good afternoon to everyone. The first year students and the parents, please welcome to this mentoring and training and placement session. So I'm Dr. V. Krishnasri, working as associate professor in IT department. So I would like to explain about you mentoring, training and placement in this session. So the whole session have been divided by 3 faculty members. One is myself, another is Mrs. Dharmateja, another is Mrs. Ramya. So I'll be starting the mentoring and placement, training and placement. The mentoring, training and placement is an integrated service offered by VNR Vijay IT, and it has started in 2007. So which is a very novel program introduced for the sake of students to enhance their skills and to give them as a moral support in any of the grievances or situations. So the aim of the mentoring, training and placement, so normally we call it as an MTP. So it is to train the students starting from the beginning of their course till to the end of the course, such that they can exploit the employment opportunities the normally available globally or Indian corporates, or if they want to pursue the higher education, or if they want to pursue their entrepreneurial opportunities. So it is a big and useful platform such that students are being groomed for their abilities such that they can achieve whatever they wanted. So by keeping the end in mind, so that we can achieve whatever they want, whether they want to grab an opportunity in the placement or higher education or whatever it may be. So initially, every student has to be analyzed, examined for their strengths, weaknesses, and so on. So that's why this is a special differentiator offered by the VNR Vijay IT, is known as MTP, which contains a hardbound book so that everything is recorded in that, such that it is useful to refer by their parents or students, by the mentors, such that so their growth starting from the end to the beginning will be taken place, so that they can achieve their goals in a very effective manner. So to achieve this, for every student, one faculty is attached as a mentor. So each mentor is available all the time to the students as well as the parents. So for any grievance or for anything they want to share, they can share with the faculty, because they work as a mentor for your student. So a hard copy will be given to the students, and it is maintained by the mentor, and every record which is being recorded in the MTP will be useful as a guide for the students, parents as well as HODs, principal, and anyone can. So it is like a journal of your child. So mentoring normally will be done by a faculty member, and required training will be done by a professional trainer, and placements through uh, several placements, interviews, and everything, and it leads to the students. So normally students are encouraged to take initiative to interact regularly with the mentors, and it is made compulsory according to the schedule given in the timetables. They have to meet their mentors and discuss their strengths and everything. So for every individual tiny detail can be discussed with the mentors. So mentors is always available for the children. So I can tell you a small example here why mentoring is so important. So according to the Ramayana, the Hanuman visited, Hanuman identified the Sita. She compared her grievance with a big, very, very big ocean and her happiness with a small river. So, people like Devi Sita also, she felt grievance as a very big thing when compared to their compared to her happiness, and she wanted to share with Lord Hanuman. So similarly, students, however great they are, sometimes it comes to them, so that they need to share their grievances or they need to share their sorrows with someone, which cannot be shared with their parents, friends, or siblings. So there must be a mentor. Suppose if they have some problem at home, they can share their problems with the parents or siblings. But if they encounter some problem at the institute, so there should be, or in the department, they should have some close person who can share their grievances or their sorrows. So that's why a permanent mentor is associated with them throughout the 4 years of their stay, so that they can interact with them regularly. They can share their views, they can tell their ideas, they can tell anything to them, so that it will be a great moral support to them. Okay, so that's why initially a student is whenever he joins, he is allotted with a mentor, and a mentor MTP record book is given to them. So all the information regarding the student, like their information, their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, threats, everything will be identified and will be registered in the book, and they will be used as a guidelines to make them or to guide them in the right direction, such that they overcome their weaknesses and enhance their strengths, so that they will be well equipped with their future endeavors. So such that they fulfill their dreams, whatever they want to become. So, okay, whatever the students' efforts put in will be recorded in the information of the MTP book. So, the students' master information SWOT analysis is the first section of this MTP. So, later on, their academic performances of each semester will be recorded, and whenever they meet the guides, they meet their mentors, they will be recorded, and then advices will be given by the mentors. So, they also will be recorded in the book. Later on, the differentiators of the VNR Vijayati like shadow engineering, internship, industrial and technical visits, certification courses, training programs, engineering mirror, industry-oriented mini projects, summer training, co-curricular activities, extracurricular activities, so they will be discussed with the mentors. Then career vision approach. So it's a training and placement special differentiator initiated by the VNR VJIT also will be applied to the students through mentor and mentee relationships. Then between mentor and mentee, whatever the impressions, so it will be registered in the open place. So student matrixing is going to help the students. So between senior students and then present students. So later on, alumni also will be discussed, and alumni interactions also will be recorded in the MTP book. So the student information and everything will be recorded and will be registered in the book. Will be registered in the book. So the open page of the book is given to you. So this is a hardbound copy. So where we can find all these informations. So the first section, the certificate will be the last section, but it is printed in the first page. So why? Because after going through all these subsections, all these differentiators, all these activities, so finally you must get it certified by your mentor. So then only you are eligible for getting the final degree. So the certificate is a mandatory. So it is one of the essentials to complete your degree or get your degree. So as soon as the mentor is, as soon as the student is entered, so he is called as a mentee, and a mentor is allotted, and their information, that is mentor and mentee information, is recorded in the book with their photographs, qualifications, and etc. Age, qualifications, and everything on the first page of the book, which is known as the overview. Sometimes two mentors are also allotted, but normally one mentor is allotted to each student. So next, whenever the mentee is meeting the mentor, so their meetings will be recorded in the mentor book, so that parents, suppose if you visit the institute, you can see how your student, how your child is meeting the mentor and discussing their problems and so on. How frequently they are visiting, and all this information will be recorded in the mentor and mentee meetings. So the complete student master information is available in this book. So something like their age, their MSET ranks, their hall tickets, their father information, mother information, father and mother emails, and their from where they are coming from, that is rural area, because all this information is going to helpful us. Suppose if the student is from the rural, he might be requiring a communication skills when compared to rural urban students. So by seeing this the student master information, the mentor will understand the strengths and then the necessary conditions to groom the students from this student master information. So this is containing 2 pages. The page 1 and page 2 will give almost all, starting from the Aadhaar card number to mother's employment details, father employment details. So this works as a knowledge base to groom the student to fulfill their dreams at the end of the course. The second part is student SWOT analysis. So it is known as student strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats are being recorded, identified by the mentor, and they will be recorded in the book. So their ambitions, that is their goals, and everything will be recorded. So what is there in their mind, so will be will be drawn from the student and then will be recorded. So this is the first hand information, and it is going to serve as the basis for developing or for undergoing some training and so on in the future things. So as a first step, to track the student or to monitor the student, the attendance of the student for every month is recorded, and the marks in the internal assessment marks or external marks, and then mentor reviews. Suppose if the first month attendance is less, so mentor may say that you have to improve the attendance, you have to maintain the minimum attendance, and so on. So for all these things, attendance, marks, and mentors, everything, mentor reviews, everything will be registered and recorded. So because this can be viewed by the HODs or parents, and then they can see the performance of the student, because every semester, at the end of the semester, even end examination results also will be recorded, so that they can see their own record and then they can improve themselves. Okay, first semester my attendance is poor, so what could be the reason, how I can improve myself. And examination, first internal examination, what are the marks, how can I improve. Even mentor can see, and then they can inform to their parents, they can talk to their parents. Even parents are allowed to talk to the mentors, because they are going to share the mentor details and their phone numbers to parents also. So you are welcome to interact with the mentors and then know the status of your students. So the first two sections will give us the first hand information, or the basic information about the student, and then remaining the differentiators are going to help the students to groom them, so that they are going to achieve their results. They're going to achieve their targets, whether they want to become an entrepreneur, or they want to place in a good company, or they want to pursue their higher studies. So the coming sections, like all the differentiators of the VNR BJIT, will help the student to groom themselves, so that they will be very equipped with the final target. So I'm just handovering to Mrs. Teja to continue the mentoring, training, and placement discussion. Good afternoon. Can you all hear me? Yes, can anybody please answer? Okay, today I'm going to cover section 3 and 4. So in the entire MPP book, we have 7 subsections or 7 sections. The first section is student master information. Second section is academic performance and advice. Third section covers all the protocols or differentiators of VNR VJIT. Fourth section covers career vision approach. Fifth section covers open page for mentor and mentee. Sixth session contains student matrixing. Seventh section contains alumni. So now Krishnasri ma'am have covered the first 2 sections. I'm going to cover the third and fourth section. So basically, section 3 have 8 subsections in it. The first one is shadow engineering. Second one is visit to industries, visits to outstation industries. The fourth one is engineering in mirror, summer training programs, and CCA, ECA activities and reflections. So we are going to see what all these are. So the first differentiator in the section 3 is shadow engineering. So this shadow engineering is one of the differentiator which is followed for second year students. So basically what the students do is they visit the industry, they observe the industry keenly, and they'll be having a vision of their career in their academics. So this is about shadow engineering. So all the domain students like civil students, electronic students, computer science students will be visiting one industry and they will be observing the industry keenly from their own perspective. So that is about shadow engineering. So finally, what I want to tell you all is when you all visit an industry, you will be having an exposure of real-time practical experience, and also you'll be getting some knowledge from that. So that is the first thing we are going to, the first differentiator what you all have. So here if you see in your MTP book, you'll have to write a report after visiting the industry. So this is the information you have to fill. What industry you all visited, brief profile of the industry, on what dates you all visited, and where is it located. So this is what you have to fill in your MTP book. So the second differentiator is you will be in the visiting the local industries. And after visiting that local industry, you have to come back to college, meet your mentor again and write the report. So you must be wondering what's the difference between shadow engineering and local industrial visits. Are not apart from Hyderabad. You have to go within the Hyderabad. And next list of outstation tech visits. You have to go out of Hyderabad to other places and visit the industries. The fourth differentiator is engineer in mirror. So what is engineer in mirror? So before seeing what is engineer in mirror, we'll just see what you have to fill in the local industrial visit form. You have to tell in which year you are, which industry you have visited, again date on which you have visited, the learning points and the action plan. So the next one is engineer in mirror. So what is engineer in mirror? You will be, again the students will be exposed to the latest technologies of the industries, and you will be visiting the domain based industries. Basically, if you're from electronics and communication engineering, that domain specific, you'll be going to that domain specific industry. So that is engineer in mirror, which is a unique program. So again, this is the form you have to fill. Once you come back to the college, you have to go and meet your mentor and you have to fill this form.
Again, you'll be having summer training programs where you have to fill the details. CCA and ECA activities. So you have many student chapters here like IEEE, ISTE, IETE, CSA, and so on. So you'll be joining in this chapter, and you will be knowing more about that. So what you're going to do under the chapter. And the next one is departmental association activities. So with which department you're going to associate. So that's what you're going to see. So these are the different domains what you have under section 3. Also ECA activities, like you have different cultural activities like literacy, music, arts, creative arts, games and sports. So the next section is career vision approach. So basically this is an unique initiative which is followed by VNR VJ80. So this career vision approach will be reflected into your academic curriculum as well as in calendars. So you have different sessions under your career vision approach. So before going in detail about the career vision approach, for example, if I want to tell you all something about career vision approach, students after their graduation can choose any one of the diverse careers like research, concept development and innovation, design and development, testing and validation, manufacturing and quality systems, analytics and post-delivery services, or the main thing is entrepreneurship. Or you might get jobs in defense organizations, governments, and government jobs, and so many things like that. So when you all have some grooming sessions under your career vision approach, you can go into these diverse careers. So under this career vision, you have different subsections again, like grooming sessions to cultivate right attitude. Like you will be having some seminars from resource persons and they will be giving you all how to cultivate the right attitude, which will be helpful for placements. And also you'll be having grooming sessions on soft skills and also training for campus interviews. Like coding is very essential nowadays if you want to go into software, or if you want to be in the core domain, you should know some necessary things where you need training. So that training also will be held in the campus itself. And next, once the training is done, the review will be done by some of the members where you will be getting the inputs from them. And once you get the review, the assessment of each and every student will be done. And finally, you will be having mock interviews. After these all sessions, grooming sessions are done, you have to self-assess yourself. And once you're done with all this, you will be ready to enter into an industry. And when you're ready to enter into an industry, what are the skills you require and what interviewer will be looking, what are the skills he wanted from you all. So these are some of the forms you have to fill in your MTP book. You can go through them. This is one of, I have kept some examples or some screenshots. The first one is grooming sessions to cultivate right attitude, grooming sessions on soft skills, training for campus interviews, assessment reports. And as I told y'all, you'll require some skills to enter into a industry. So those skills are, you should have communication and interpersonal skills, and you should be focused along with the intelligence. You should be enthusiastic, flexible. You should have leadership qualities, and of course, high energy level. So the section 5 and section 6 will be explained by Mrs. Ramya. Over to Ramya.
Good evening, everybody. Let me just take you into the other sections of MTP remaining. The section 5, which is an impression, open page for mentor and mentees. See, the name itself is just giving you, it's an open page. Whatever it might be, you are just welcome to tell to the mentee. So we are just looking out for an idea, a feeling, or an opinion about something, or you, the people mentees, especially formed without a conscious thought. See, all the mentees in the college, we are not aware of you people. We just don't have any evidence what you people are. But this open page is just giving you a platform to create or encounter what you people are and what we people are here to do for you people. So all the mentees, I just ask you to try and create an impression with your mentees respectively. We the mentees present here are just trying you to groom in all the ways we have. So all the possible ways we are showing you here to excel in your life in whatever the field you choose to. So once joining into ECE, some might be having ideas to go to higher studies, some into the core job, some into the IT, or some into MBA. So whatever might be the field, you have just chosen your field, stepped into Vienna. We welcome you, and here is your open page to write all your aims and goals, which we consider and try to fulfill at the end of the career when you are leaving the college. So I just ask you people to have an impression, create an impression with your mentees, and have a positive impression with the college and everything which you want to achieve in your life. And the next session is student matrixing. See, this is a very, very special item in our all the sessions present in MTP record. Student matrixing, where helps you to have a contact with your superiors of all the different sections. So you can have a contact with your fourth year student, a third year senior, a second year senior. And if your people are having a very good enthusiasm, you're most welcome to have an interaction with a different branches available in order to elaborate all the sectors you have. Some of the important factors in order to meet the seniors, you can just optimize your schedule. So once you are having a contact with your seniors, this will help you to optimize your schedule. You can tackle all your college bucket list. So whatever the list might have, how can that you can access for a library, or how can you organize your items, or how can you have your preparation to the exam, whatever it might be. The seniors interaction will help you to tackle with all the college bucket list you have. You can get a good job application documents in order, utilize all the internship opportunities available, soak up the student life in the college, have advantages of on-campus recruiting, tap into your advisors or mentees, go back in time, and you can also find out when your student loans or scholarships or repayments may happen. And the most important thing is you can reschedule all your college friends and seniors to build your career in whatever the sector you have selected. The last session is alumni. So alumni, which is a communication network. So communication network, why is it we are interested to establish a communication network with alumni? So once a student just graduated from VNR, obviously the position of that particular student who graduated from VNR is always on the top, and they can meet all the global needs which the present world requires. So communication network provides a long-term value to all the educational institutes, and just in order to have such groups often support and provide a forum for new friendships and all the relations with all the similar backgrounds. So many provide a variety of benefits and services that help alumni maintain connections with all the educational institutes. So these can reflect with social events, publish newsletters, or raise funds for the organization. So alumni networks are available, and the details which you give in your alumni sheet are reflected, and we take the details which you fill in your alumni for all the next purposes. So some are the reasons why an alumni association we need. Once alumni network is very strong, a wider professional network can be created. Exclusive online job listings can be done. You can target your career services. You can have access to all the college resources. You can still have a contact with the classmates. You can update information about what's happening in the college. You can also have a connection with the professors. You can connect with the community. Socializing happens between all the sectors. And the most important, you can give back something to the college once you join into the alumni network. So this is a network being formed from the students who graduated from the college and with the students who are studying in the college. And by this session, I just end the MTP records. If anyone is having any doubts, we are here to clear you. Thank you, everybody.
Okay, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you, Krishna Sri madam, Teja madam, and Ramya madam for giving useful information about MTP record. And I request all the students to join the Google Meet link for interaction with your mentor. So your mentor might have sent you the Google Meet link. So you can join with them in the Google Meet link, and you have an interaction. Okay. Thank you, all of you.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.